decided, yes, Dr. Zoolittle, we have decided to open up a zoo right here. Ooh, would you like to see what we've got inside? Would you like to see what we have inside? Oh, much better. Well, Dr. Doolittle had some very special animal friends that helped him on his adventures, okay? One of those was, and he talked to them and they talked to him a lot. One of those was Polynesia the parrot. We're here at Dr. Zoolittle. We don't have Polynesia the parrot, but we do have Amnesia the parrot. And Amnesia the parrot usually hangs out right there in that cage on the yellow perch. She usually flies in. Guess she forgot to show up today. You got to flap some wings. Get them wings flapping. Keep flapping because we want to make sure. Yeah. Oh, God, he's going to take off any minute now. Okay, slow down. We don't want you to wear your wings out. Okay, we don't have, I think her perch was dirty. That's what the problem was. And you know, like in zoos, when they have a cleaning exhibit, they usually put something up there that says, ooh, closed for cleaning. So good. So let's sound like some parrots. Let's hear some squawking going, because that's parrot talk. And let us see if that worked. Let's see. Did she show up for work today? There she is. Come on out, Amnesia. Yeah, you've been sleeping back there. I know it. Ah, oh, here we go. Hey. Amnesia just, oh, she's going to fan me. All right. Well, now let me ask you this. Thank you. Do you think parrots can talk? Well, they can say words, but some of you are right. They can't. Some of them, I know I get into a fight with some parrot people, you know, but they can't really carry on a conversation like you have with your friend. However, there are some smart parrots that could probably do that. However, it's not this one. Most parrots will mimic sounds or words that they hear repeatedly. This is a blue-crowned conure from the rainforest of South America. This one does not talk very much. You hear that screeching sound that she makes? That's about it. It gets real annoying after a while for some people, and it hurts their ears. So if you want a talking bird, you would not get this kind. Yeah. But she does like, well, I'm not done yet. But she does like affection. So, like you do, can you blow Amnesia a kiss? Just blow her a kiss like that. Did you catch it? Whoa. What did you have for lunch? Did you brush your teeth good this morning? Use a good mouthwash? Well, you know what? She's just teasing you. She is. This is one of their defenses that they do in the wild. If danger, yes, that hurt right in my ear. If danger comes and the birds don't have time to fly away, this is what they do in the wild. They will actually hang upside down. They hang upside down like this in the trees. So imagine like a flock of 30, 40 parrots like this. They look like little leaves in the tree, and the other animals will pass them by, not thinking of wanting to eat them. So that's how they kind of protect themselves. Let's have her wave goodbye. And wave goodbye to everybody. Wave goodbye, wave goodbye. Way up there. Better than that. Better than that. There. Better. Better wave. Better wave. There we go. We have discovery has been made of a giant lagomorph in the Netherlands, and it's on its way right here. Now you can pet her, give her, if you want to, you can pet her on the back. Lagomorph was just the scientific name for rabbit. That's right. And this is Champagne. Champagne is a Flemish giant rabbit. So this is the largest rabbit there is. These rabbits are about 3 feet long, and they weigh about 20 pounds. And they shed like crazy. Okay. Originally, the settlers, the explorers, came from the Netherlands down into South America, where they did find a truly giant rabbit. And they took that rabbit back with them, and they developed this breed called the Flemish giant. She can growl. Rabbits can scream. When they talk to you, they can stomp their feet. And she's got pretty big paws that she could kind of kick somebody with. Would you like to give her a little pet? Oh, that was exactly a little pet. Okay, would you like to give her a pet? See what she feels like? And feels rough? Okay. This is a savanna monitor lizard. This is a young one. These lizards are found in Africa, and they can get to be about 5 feet in length. So I'm 5 feet tall. So imagine if I were laying on the floor, that's how big this lizard can get to be. Now, if you've heard of the Komodo dragon, Okay, this is one of its many cousins. Okay, most monitor lizards are related to the Komodo dragon. Look at the tongue. Okay, this tongue, he's trying to check you out to see, does anybody smell like chicken? Does anybody smell like eggs? Does anybody smell like a mouse or a rat? If you were in the rainforest, oh, you might see this. Oh, my lion head. Where are you? Where are you, buddy? Oh, we're being a pretzel. Now, my question is, who should we give the most dangerous into? I only say this because keep your hands split.
Does it bite?
Oh, good question. Now he asks, does it bite? I tell people if you got a mouth, you can bite. Okay? You can bite if you got mad. But our animals are handled, and we know kind of flat hand there. And so as long as they feel secure and don't feel threatened, they're probably not going to bite you. And you don't smell like a rat, do you? Yeah, this is Comet. Comet is an albino Burmese python. Normally, this snake in the wild, its colors would be brown, green, and white. So, do you think if it was brown, green, and white, it would be harder to see in a tree? Yes. Okay, if it was this color, would you be able to see it easier in the tree? Yeah, it looks like if this snake were in a tree, it'd be like a big yellow banana hanging there, and you'd say, I know where that snake is. So, being an albino would probably not live to get this big in the wild, okay, because it stands out. Other animals would see it and would probably eat it when it was a baby, okay? And this snake in captivity did do quite well. But however, this is a big snake. They can get to be over 18 feet long. Yeah, right now she's a little over 6 feet, so she's got some growing to do. And this is not a venomous snake. This is a constrictor. So that means they like to squeeze. That's how they kill their food. So if this snake got wrapped around my neck or somebody else's neck and decided, oh, it got a couple good coils like this on it, and decided, ooh, I'm not going to let go. And you start pulling on the snake. And the snake, the only way the snake has of telling you, I don't like what you're doing, you're pulling on me, you're scaring me, is by squeezing tighter. So if this snake is around your neck and you're pulling on it, and it's like, no, I don't like that, and it's squeezing tighter, what could happen to you? Die. You could probably get choked, would not be very comfortable. And yeah, it could eventually, he's probably too small to kill anybody, but this is the problem with big constrictors. Okay, so as long as he thinks I'm just a big tree moving around and I'm relaxed with him, he's relaxed with me, we've got no problem. Look at me, catch the animal. All right. Okay. Okay. Oh, you guys are way too noisy for her. Because how would you like it if you were in a nice sound sleep and you woke up and all of a sudden there's all these noise and bright lights and you're like, oh, God, no. Okay. Okay. Settle down. She's saying, everybody needs to be quiet for me. That's what she's saying. Okay. Go ahead and give her a little pet on the back. Okay, this is Chloe. The opossum. All right. They carry their babies in a pouch. Do rats carry their babies in a pouch? No. Nope. So guess what? This animal is not related to rats. That's right. It's related to the kangaroo or koala. Be real. My fingers are in her pouch. If she has babies, when the babies are born, they are about the size of a Rice Krispie. She has room in here for maybe 13 babies. And they stay in this pouch, this flap of skin right here, till they're about 2.5 months old. Then they come and they ride on mom's back when she goes looking for food. They will come into your yard and they will eat snails, slugs, cockroaches, mice, rats, and yes, even gophers. However, if you put out and you leave out your pet food, like dog food or cat food, or you have fruit trees, opossums like that too. If you see a wild opossum, are you going to go pet her like I'm doing Chloe? No. No, that's right. You stay away from wild animals. It's cool to watch them. You can watch and observe them and see what they do. Do not pick them up or try to hold them like I'm doing Chloe. We have had Chloe since she was 2.5 months old. And her story is her mom was run over by a car. Yeah, and because that happens quite a bit with possums. And somebody went out, they went and they looked inside the pouch and they found 8 babies. They carefully took out those 8 babies. They knew what they were doing. They got them immediately to somebody who could take care of opossums. And then eventually we got Chloe to use on our programs because she could not be released back to the wild because she had some other problems, so she would not make it. So we use her to help tell everybody about how cool and wonderful possums are to have in New York. Now, one thing, when opossums, how many of you heard her make the noise in the back there? Okay, if you do see a wild opossum, that's how they communicate. You are big and scary to them. They are little guys on the ground. So if you see a wild opossum and you corner them, chances are they're going to look at you, they're going to open their mouth, and they're going to go, "Hey." And that's to say, hey, you guys, leave me alone because I want to run that way. And if you leave me alone, I will get out of your yard. Better than a dog. Sasquatch is a Canadian lynx. They are a cousin to the bobcat. I'll try to turn his body around this way. Down. Okay. They are a cousin to the bobcat, but a lot different. If you look at his feet, bobcats, he has bigger feet than the bobcat. Now he's going to show the hind feet. These guys are bigger than a bobcat. They come from a much colder climate. They come from, just like their name implies, Canada. Here's Teddy. Canada, Alaska, good boy. Sit. Here's Teddy. Canada, Alaska, some of the eastern states, and he does have endangered relatives such as the Siberian lynx or the Spanish lynx. Here. These cats are still hunted in some parts for their fur because this is what they used to make fur coats out of. Very sad. Differences between this and a bobcat, now that he's calmed down, is the feet. This cat has really big paws because his favorite food in the wild is the snowshoe hare. So he needs those big feet so he can stay on top of the snow when he's chasing that animal. See his little tail? Okay, bobcats have a little bobbed off tail too, except a lynx has the black tip. The bobcats have more of a striped tail. He does purr like a house cat. And he just wants to be silly right now. He's only a 2-year-old, so he's like a little goofy guy that just wants to play. Hang down, you're gonna fall off the table. There you go. Bonked your head. We have Carnita the pig. Carnita, come here, sit. Some people say, there you go, pigs are smarter than dogs. And some people say pigs have a better sense of smell than a dog. Well, Carnita has said, she wants to show you how good she is. One of you has the golden snitch. One of you, the rest of you just have black marbles. And Carnita here, oh, she's raring to go. She's going to check it out. She's going to be able to look you square in the eye and smell your stinky feet. She's going to smell it down here. And she is going to tell me and tell you which one of you has the golden snitch. So hold your hands out like this. Check it out, Carnita. Carnita. Carnita's at the ready. Piggy at the ready. Go down here. Go down the line. Check them out. Check out those feet. Check out those feet. Okay? Got a feel for it? She's starting already. Oh, she's ready. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Carnita is ready. Yeah. What's that you say? Oh, okay. Okay. She's going to give you the pig eye stare. And she's going to tell me something. This one? Oh, Carnita, and when I tell you, only way I point to you, open your hand up. Carnita has said, you do not have the gold snitch, so open your hand up. Okay? Let's see. This kid. How about this one? Oh, here?